Hello there, Sir from 17 once again. This is my Gravity Daze walkthrough. It's technically called Gravity Rush in my region, and this is the remastered version of it on the PlayStation 4. It has no traditional difficulties per se at all, there is just the one, and I'm covering this more to get some exposure for this game if you haven't seen it, because I want to represent it on my channel because I think it is a fantastic and fun action platformer. The remastered version is 60 frames per second, and it's an absolute joy to play. These beginning missions, however, are going to be incredibly quick because for some reason the chapters at the beginning of this game are very tutorial based and you don't really do too much in them. The game has a rather short campaign and it has a bunch of challenges if you want to try those for a little bit more content, and there's a couple of hidden secret bosses. But for the most, there is 21 chapters in this game, and chapters can take anywhere between 5 minutes to maybe 15, but it's always closer to 5 unless it's some kind of longer one. I think that one of the greatest strengths this game has is its diversity and its brevity, because it makes you want more, and it's constantly changing its scenery, so that when you do, for instance, look at this level right now and judge it on face value, you may be thinking, well, this game looks brown and sickly green, and you would be absolutely correct. But it does this great thing where the moment you get used to this brownness and this sickly green and you're kind of like, wow, this is like playing Call of Duty with weird gravity mechanics, it then goes to something that's completely colourful and beautiful and different, and it's constantly shifting like that. And so too is what the game requires of you. This is a game that has you doing different things nearly all the way through it, and they're always a twist on the gravity mechanics, on, you know, doing the platforming, doing bits of the combat, but for the most, you are playing as a character called Kat. She has lost her memory, and this is your journey to try and discover, you know, who she is and what these powers are that she has. So at this moment, it's introducing us to some platforming and the gravity mechanic, where you press one button and it will suspend gravity. You can then direct it and fire yourself into that direction. If you land in that direction right now, it will warp the perspective and the gravity will change to be relative to where you're standing. This can lead to some really confusing angles and some pretty disorientating gameplay, but that's a good thing, because it means that you can learn to understand it, you can learn to use it, and you can get good at it. And I would compare the gameplay in this game to something like a Sunset Overdrive, where as a game, it's not very challenging, but it's incredibly fun to move, to traverse, to do the bread and butter of what the game offers. And it is simplistic, it is quite easy to learn, but it's simply fun. So welcome to this walkthrough, and thank you for watching.